Good morning, and welcome to another wonderful day in Noble Legacy. They're going to do another couple of episodes on this. I've got a lot of exploring to do in Aska, and because I've been having some building work done in the house, I haven't had a lot of time to be able to actually get that done. I always do it as if I'm recording, just in case something interesting happens, and I just haven't had a lot of time. So, while I'm doing that in the background to find the desert island and the other bits and pieces that I need to finish off the series, we're going to carry on with this Noble Legacy for a few episodes. It seemed to go down quite well. People seem to have the feedback I've had so far say it's interesting. It's got a lot of good things. Some of the negative comments the game's had in general on Steam don't seem to be as founded as they once were, because the game's had a lot of work done on it. So we'll carry on with this for now. So in the last episode, we got our basics in. We've picked our location. We've got a couple of houses built in front of us there. We have our woodcutter, storehouse and forager built. If we go to our kingdom menu, which is K, we can see we've got 4 population. We can have 6 because we've got 3 houses. Plenty of visitors rather. We need 1 more population to get to village. And you can see there's what our people are actually doing. For this episode, I want to get. We need a library. I want to get a fishing hut up and running, which gives us another source of food and more things we can sell. We've got quite a few planks there. We've got quite a bit of lumber. Food wise, we've got 45 berries, 79 mushrooms because somebody's just eaten one or sold one. So food wise we're doing okay, but the fish would be a useful addition to that. And we need more people, so let's have a look at what recruits we've got. So we can't have her because she needs a library. One of the things we're going to get today. Richard is a tradesman who is going to be very useful, so let's have him. We've got enough coins, we can just give him what he wants basically at the minute to make sure we get him. And Theobald, angler. Said we wanted a fishing hut, didn't we? Right, so let's get him because he's going to be our fisherman. There we go. So let's start with the fishing hut. Obviously it needs to be over by the lake for what should be very, very obvious reasons. So let's go and have a look. See, it's not a big pond we've got. We don't want to ruin these resources either with the sand and the clay here. So we've got space here. Can we get this tree out of the way? Yeah, let's just get rid of that tree. Come on, hurry up. Put you back into it. Right, there we go. That clears a little bit of space. I don't know if these reeds are going to be a resource at some point. I would hope so. So, again, if we go to our build menu, this has changed a little bit even since last I recorded. We have a fishing hut, which if we go to our, it's not a terrible size, but I want to do it a little bit differently, I think. So same principle, just I want to do a slightly different design. So we're going to build it ourselves, which is the other mechanic for building that we can do in this. So let's get a basic foundation down. So again, we can raise and lower using our scroll wheel. You can see the notes on the right hand side there. So let's get this fairly close to the water, and we'll angle it so it's going in like that. Now I want a half foundation next to it, which is there, which will go, no, not like that, didn't want that. To get rid of that, if we look at it and press Q, we can just delete. So let's try that again without the oops. So half foundation, like that. Let's get some steps in. So that's going to be our fishing hut. And now I want to put another foundation like that, and then we want the, if we go into this build, and we want economy for this one, and fishing hut, so we need a jetty which just goes on the end like that. So all we've done is we've taken a half slab out of what would be the prefab, but I just think it's going to work better for us. A little bit smaller. Our jetty isn't as long because I don't think it needs to be. So let's get some walls in. So back to structural. So we want the door on this side, and we'll have windows. Oh, let's put a door in. Let's have the refined door. Why not? They're not going to go in until the... Yeah, it's not going to go in until the walls are in. Right. So we want... That's door frame. I want a window there. We'll have another one on that side. And then just a plain wall at the back. I'll just put a simple roof on. And then we want the gable wall. So if you look, when you press the F key, it brings up things associated with what you last built. So we'll have a couple of the trims. We can go into outside view to do this. And just put those on. Right, so if we go into decoration now, see there's lots and lots of things you can do to decorate the building. So we'll put a lamp. Oh, I've no planks on me, that's why it won't do any of that. Because we did stop plank production in the last episode, didn't we? Because we were getting all planks and no... Let's just build that, because that's annoying me. There we go.
A good day, is it?
It is, yes, thank you. We stopped plank production because we were getting all planks and no wood. So let's just... There'll be more in the wood house, actually, thinking about it, rather than in there. Sorry about the camera angles. So we go into storage on here. There's no planks there at all. There we go, there's 111 planks. So we'll just drag them across, and we'll drag some wood across. There we go. And back to our construction. These trees and shrubs and things will disappear once we start actually building. So we're putting torches on the walls. Put one there. One there. Let's put shutters in the windows. one of those above the door. Talking of doors, it'd be nice to have one. That's the outside, that's the inside. Right, and the thing that makes this a fishery, if we go again to economy and down to fisher, we need some fishing supplies. So we'll just stick that in the corner. Like that. And let's have a little table for him to sit and rest at. So back to decoration. We want tables are in decoration, aren't they? Yeah. So we'll just have a little table in the corner. And a chair. There we go. Give him a couple of chairs. And last but not least, we're going to need the fishing storage for fish. So we'll put a couple of those in, just there. And there we go. That's our jetty and fishing hut planned. Let's get it built. No, build. Don't want this fish. Come on. There we go. Let's get this built. Nicely shaded by the, is that a willow tree? Right, now it's built. So we've got a fishery, let's get somebody on it. Brought 2 people in, haven't we? So let's put them in buildings. Right, so Richard can go and live with Elizabeth, and Theobald can go and live with Margaret. Our fishing hut was Theobald, so that's him now. So that will bring us now in a source of fish, which we can go to here. I won't put them on sale straight away. Let's build up a little bit of a reserve on those. But because we've got the other person in, we've now a village. So we require a tavern, a church, a builder's lodge, a library, and population of 10. So we're at 6 of 6 at the minute. So we need a new house, and we need to get the library up and running. First though, buildings. We got the new tradesperson in. I want them to be a porter. Now what they will do is they will collect goods from the various resource huts, so our forager, our fishing house, woodcutter, and take it to the storehouse. From there, the other villagers in the houses can then, for firewood for example, collect from the woodcutter. So Rich will go and get the firewood, take it to the storehouse, and then the villagers can collect it from the storehouse to use in the houses. So porters are fairly useful. You can use peasants for that as well, and we probably will shortly, unless we get another tradesman, because we're going to need a tradesman for the library when we get it built. So let's have a look at that. We want a shrubbery. That's what we want. Harold doing his work. So, where are we going to put this library? It's quite a substantial building. I think I want it where that tree is. Yeah, so put it here. We've not got a great deal of room because we've got rocks on this side and we've got the hillside on that side, but we can spread out a little bit towards over here, and we've got some more space where these trees are here, so we have got quite a bit of room we can use. But I want the library here, I think. So if we look at the building, I'm just going to use the prefab again because the library one is really nice. It gives you a lot of room for expansion, but it is quite large. So let's rotate that. If we put that back there, we don't want it to have everything to be too close. Some of these buildings we will move at some point, like the woodcutter will probably move fairly shortly. So let's put that there. Not enough planks. Right. So let's get our plank production back up and running. It's not build, I want kingdom mode. So if we go to our buildings, woodcutter, if we go into details, we can tell them we start wanting planks again. And there she goes, making planks. New recruits available. Let's see who's available. And window library, which we're trying to get. Needs a tavern, needs a farmhouse, needs a tavern. So we can't get anyone out of this batch, so another 4 minutes. Right, there we go. I should now have enough planks. So let's try that again with the library. So we're going to put it there, weren't we? There we go. Oh, I keep pressing escape to get out of that menu, and it's not. It's the P button to get oh dear, there you go. So we'll quickly do some of this building, and we can see if we can get some more people in to be researchers for us. Let's get the floor down so we're not falling through and breaking our neck. So like we did with the fishing lodge that we've just built, you can, like I say, you can go in and build anything that you want the way you want it. I'm using the prefabs primarily at the moment because some of them are brand new and I've not seen them because they are constantly updating this game and putting new prefabs in all the time. But some of the prefabs are actually really nice. Once our village is a bit more established, we can alter the buildings to expand them. We can. There we go, new library built. I wouldn't say this is built personally, but there you go. So yeah, so once we've got the village a bit more established, we can adapt it, we can change the buildings. Because even though it's a prefab, if you don't like it, so say there's a storehouse, internal storehouse here, I could add another half foundation on the outside, make that a full block storehouse, and just have it as a bulge on the side. So even though it's a prefab, you can alter them. And again, you can do that at any time. So we will be doing some of that a bit later on, just customizing to what we need as we need it. But for now, I'm just going to use the prefabs, well, some of the prefabs, because they're really nice. Let's do this bit. Talking about the storeroom. And there we go. So like I say, in here we've got a research desk. There's plenty of bookshelves. Some seating areas. So you can expand it. So if you want to put an extra researcher in, which you'll need to get it to tier 2, you could either move this desk up and put another one here. We could move that chair to the other side and have a research desk under this window. There's lots of things you can do to customize this. So what I'm going to do is, there's no more recruits, is there? No, still 4 minutes. What I might do is take, how are we doing for planks? 270 planks. So we'll stop her. It's Alma, isn't it? Yeah, so we'll take Alma off by right clicking, so she stops making planks for the time being, because we've got lots. And we can put her in the storehouse as the porter. Take Richard off and we'll put him in the library for now. Richard works better as a loner, I think, anyway. Leader. He gets a big morale boost if he's the one in charge. And he's a loner. So that works really well for us if he's the scholar, because he gets the morale bonus and it suits his personality types. So yeah, that's worked out actually really well. We've got an angler straight away and Richard the scholar. Right, if we go to research, we can set him to go start researching the tavern, which means that we can build the pub. Can't have a village without a pub, can you? How are we doing for fish already? Forgot to look. So we've got 42 fish already, so we'll set them to sell. That gets us some more funds in.
Hey, yeah, how's it going then?
And we're going to need another house. So where are we going to put this other house? we've got this little sort of nice area here building up. We could back it onto this, I suppose. Right, let's get rid of that tree. Yeah, we'll have another house here. So, again, I'm just going to use the prefab. Don't need the garrison just yet. Let's have a look at aerial view. I'm going to put that. I don't want all, like everything just regimented in a line. But we do need some more people in. The latest patch on this is they have fixed some controller problems that we're having. So you can use like an Xbox controller or a different types of controller to actually play the game now. So for those that prefer controllers to keyboard and mouse, it's still possible. Right, got the basics in place. That will do for just now. Let's see if we can put some roads in, because the place is starting to look untidy. So if, again, go to the build menu and just the actual build bit. In other, we have cobblestone roads and dirt roads. So let's put a cobblestone road up there. And we'll take that all the way over to the fishers. Like that. Oh, that didn't quite work. There we go. That works. So if we go to our normal view now, I'll render in a second. So we've now got our cobble road that goes round and down to the fishing hut on this side. It does take out chunks for the foundations on your buildings, however, which it's something that it would be nice to be fixed, that you could put the roads right up to the steps, but I don't think it's a priority at the moment. So let's put another one from here over to the
yeah,
forester.
how's it going then?
And we can do the same up there, I think. So we'll just run that up here. Like that. So start point, end point, right click, and it's done. So there we go. It's got a couple of cobble roads in, down to this main road in the middle. I also wish it'd get rid of some of this. If you're going to have a road, they'd pick up the junk in between, wouldn't they?
I never thought I'd live somewhere as fine as this town.
So one last bit, because that's going to annoy me, just for my own mental state. There we go. So it narrows down towards the fishing hut. And there you go. The villagers will actually use the paths and roads more than just walking across the dirt if they're there. So you can see they're actually taking a detour to walk down there and then up the road. Is he gonna? Yeah, there you go. As if on cue, like I planned it. Right, where are we with our development? So, recruits. 3 minutes before we can get some more in. He's over a quarter of the way through getting our tavern built. Or researched at least. So we've got the fishing hut in, we've got the researcher in, we've made the village look a little bit more pretty. We've got, let's go and finish that house off. I do hate leaving things half done.
Well met, traveller. Safe morrow.
Oh, I did the same with the library, didn't I? I always forget these trim bits on the outside usually. Because you can't build it from the inside. Because that's a larger roof, it's got two. I was going to say, we can hear Richard working through the window, but he's there he is. He's off to do something else. Can we put the builder's hut in yet? Because that'd be something else nice that we want. Let's go prefabs.
Hey, how's it going then?
Farmhouse, hunter's cabin. Builder's lodge. We need to. We need to research the builder's lodge, don't we? To be able to put that in place from memory. Production. Yeah, builder's hut is part of that. Once you've got the tool rack, you can make the house for it. So we'd need to research that. But we'll stick with the tavern just now. To actually make the tavern, we're going to need clay. So we're going to need the foundry and the builder's hut before we can actually make the tavern. But we'll get to that in a minute. What else do we need? So we need well, we need one more house at least and 4 more villagers. So we're just waiting for recruits. 45 seconds. Oh, train him. So let's have a look round, see what else we're going to put in place. We can get another house where these trees are for that. That'll get us the 10 people that we'll need. Let's go and grab some stone, because there's plenty just lying around here. These boulders here I think we can harvest. Yes. Recruits are available, so we will have a look at those in a second. We've got this rock. Right, recruits, who can we have? Greta is a foodie and a homebody, and Edward is a clumsy wanderer. That's chance of destroying an item when crafted, but we do need more tradesmen in. So let's get Edward, and we'll get Greta as well, just because, and we'll put those in the new house. So Edward there and Greta. And what we'll do is we'll put Edward Greta could be another porter just now. Let's upgrade our library so we can have 2 librarians working at the same time. Margaret's in here. So, I want to move it. Now I've got to demolish it. And then if we go into our build menu, we can have that
A good day, is it?
there. And we'll put a research desk in. So it's economy, research desk, why wouldn't it let me put it there? Right, so now we've got a second research desk in, what we can do is we can assign we need to upgrade it first. Costs 200 gold. Well, we've got enough gold. So we're going to have 2 workers here. So we'll put Edward in here. And that gives us 2 researchers.
I can't believe that I wake up every morning to a town as good as this.
To get our research done that little bit quicker. So there we go. We've done a couple of more upgrades. We've made the place look a little bit nicer with these cobbled roads. We've got 2 librarians working on our research now, so we can get our research going pretty quickly. Is that another bit I didn't build? We've got our fishing hut in. That's now supplying us fish food, fish for food rather than fish food, which we can also sell off to earn money as well. We've got another building in and a couple more people. So our kingdom, state of the kingdom. So we increased our value again by quite a bit. Morale's happy. Food stocks are adequate. We've still got 56. food. We've got lots of mushrooms, lots of berries. We're on the way. We are a village. We've got a couple of bits we need to do to get up to the next level, all of which need a lot of research. So we need to research the tavern, the church, the builder's hut. We've got the library in place, and we need 2 more people to get the population up and running. Money wise, we're doing all right. We have 1,000 coins now. So yeah, the village is starting to come together and starting to look good. I say we will move that woodcutter's house at some point. I think the pub is going to go here, and the woodcutters can get moved somewhere else. So it doesn't need to be in the centre of the village, but we needed it initially to help us plan out where we were going to build things. So there we go. I think we're going to leave it there for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video so far, please consider leaving me a like. If you're not a subscriber, please consider it. We are still a small growing channel, so every subscription makes a huge difference to us, as does just likes in the video. Love to hear your feedback and your comments. What do you think of the game? What do you think of the building techniques in it? Because it's quite unique that you can have prefabs and just build the buildings that you want to build as well in the style you want. So it is quite a unique building system. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, and what you think of the game so far. Like I say, it's getting a lot of work done. It's going really well. They are working hard and quickly on this to get it better every week. Lots of updates coming out for it. So there we go. This is Noble Legacy Episode 2. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Cheerio!